What's going on, guys? It's Hi, and after trying a few different more budget-friendly car dryers, I've decided to see what a top-tier dryer could do. For this, I picked up the Bigboi BlowR Pro. From my experience with a few different car dryers, the thing that seems to be a big determiner in price is the amount of power that a dryer can output. Here with the BlowR Pro, we have dual 1600 watt motors totaling 8 horsepower that can output up to 179 miles per hour of warm filtered air. From my research, this is essentially the most that we can get from a car dryer, and really only one other dryer even compares. With the BlowR Pro, we have the ability to individually control the two motors. Each motor can be used at half speed or full speed, which in combination gives us a total of 4 power modes. This allows for scaling of power based on the surface that you're working on. Say you're just trying to blow water off of a large panel, then you can turn the power all the way up. Then when you're working on something more delicate, you can turn the power down. But remember, this unit also blows warm air, so really no matter the setting, you are getting additional drying power from the warmth. I should also mention that on the side of either power switch is a green cap. At first, I thought this was some sort of switch, but it is actually a light to indicate that the individual motors are on. The weird thing is the cap isn't really translucent and actually looks to be painted over plastic, so the light can only really be seen in dimly lit conditions. I confirmed this by reaching out to Bigboi, so from my understanding, unless you're drying a car in the dark, this feature is pretty useless. Instead of having these light up power indicators, I would have much more appreciate having a master power switch. Most of the time when I use this blower, I would use it at full power. This means that I have to flip both switches on, and when I'm done, I have to flip both switches off. Having a master power switch would allow users to have the power setting pre-selected and just flip one switch to turn everything on and off. This would be a time saver and something that I think the manufacturers overlooked. Included with the BlowR Pro is a self-expanding and retracting hose. The one that comes in the box stretches out to about 5 meters or 16 feet, but an optional long hose that stretches up to about 9 meters or 30 feet can be purchased separately. Something to note about this self-expanding design is that the expansion is based on the power setting of the blower. You only get the full expanded length when you are using the blower at max power. Anywhere in between and the hose would be shorter. This is a bit annoying, but I'm willing to deal with it because this design allows the hose to retract when not in use and saves a lot more space than just having a singular size hose. For use with the hose are 2 nozzles. One round tip nozzle that concentrates airflow into a smaller outlet, which equates to more power, and a flat hose that allows for a larger air spray pattern. Something that I really like about these nozzles is the inclusion of a rubber tip. I've had other nozzles that have something similar, but this is definitely the softest rubber tips that I've experienced. I'm usually really careful with any hard substances around a car, but this is something that's nice to have just in case. Both the nozzle and hose are held in place by a locking cutout design. Just insert and twist. I do want to know a few things that I've noticed. With some older reviews and unboxing of this product, the BlowR Pro seems to come with 3 nozzle tips and lack the interlocking hose and nozzle design. I purchased this unit in December of 2020, and my unit, again, comes with 2 hose nozzles, and the hose and nozzles themselves do lock into place and are not just simply held on by friction. Finally, the Bigboi BlowR Pro also comes with a set of extra air filters and a replacement O-ring for the hose. When it comes to power, the BlowR Pro is easily the most powerful dryer that I've tried. The combined 8 horsepower easily blasts water off the surfaces of my car, but something that I can't stress enough is that you still need to have a nice slick paint protection coating present. You can't expect a dryer to adequately blow water off of a car that has minimal to no protection. For example, take a look at my hood. Here I have a coating in place, but it's diminished and not as slick as it used to be. As you can see, the BlowR Pro is able to blow most of the water off the surface, but because there's some drag, micro beads are breaking off from the larger beads as the water is moving across the surface. Even a dryer as powerful as this one will not be able to get rid of all the micro beads. But if a surface has an adequate layer of protection, water would just fly off. Overall, this is a really nice dryer. There's plenty of power to dry a car, motorcycle, boat, or whatever else you want to blow with air. At a retail price of $349.95, the price is a bit steep, but relatively speaking, you're getting a lot for the price. This is the cheapest 8 horsepower car dryer that I could find, and it arguably comes with some better features than the competition. If you're looking for a professional grade car dryer and can spend around $350, the Bigboi BlowR Pro is the way to go. If you've enjoyed this video, I would appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up, share it around, comment down below with any thoughts or questions you may have. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more content. If you want to further support my work, consider hitting the join button down below and become a member of this channel. Thanks a lot for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.